Hi guys, so we're back with our plastic surgery with makeup series, and this is going to be how to get fuller looking lips. So the same key is true like how you'd wear darker clothes to make yourself look skinny or smaller. You'd wear darker colors to make your mouth look smaller too. So if you want to have fuller lips, you're going to use a lighter, brighter color. So I'm going to show you how we start with doing that. And one of the most neglected things that people don't use is lip liner. And the reason that lip liner is so amazing is it helps give a definitive line where your lip is. That way when you put the gloss on, there's still that dark shade that the gloss says, oh, this is highlight gloss, and that's our darker perimeter, our darker edge. So I'm going to show you guys how we'll do that. And I'm going to use one of my favorite colors from MAC lip liner is Soar. It's kind of this pinky rosy color, and it kind of looks universally pretty on everybody. So what you want to do is sometimes lip liners are too sharp, so just take the side of your hand and just rub the point down a little so it's a little more rounded like that. That way you won't feel like you're going to make a mistake so much. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And if you want to know, this makeup is the Kristen, what is this? It says the Kristen Stewart from Twilight makeup, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to start with our lips. So when your lips are thinner, you want to accentuate it and go slightly, not overly drawn outside the edges, but just slightly on that outside ridge where your lip starts to curl in towards your, right in where your face and your lips start to meet. So I usually start on the outside edge or up here in the Cupid's bow. And you can see there's the pink and here's this little ridge. So I'm going to highlight, it's so hard to talk into this, go right here up to the point. Right there, and then if you smile like this, it stretches your lips out so you don't have less of a air room to be rubbing and pulling on your lips. So then we're going to meet from this top peak down to the side, and you usually want to accentuate the curve up here more and then go down. So we'll do that here, up to the point, slightly up, slightly curve, and down. I'm going to fix this side a little bit. Now we're going to do the bottom. And we're going to go slightly, just barely underneath the lip line. And then where this part, the lips go thin, you go slightly outside again, slightly scoop it out just a little bit. And as you can see, and you're going to fill in the edges, and I just stretch my lip out, blend it in towards the center here. And again, the more you color right here outside in the creases and then leave the center light, the more it's going to accentuate, like some puckered and then bigger. Do the same thing here too. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to use a light highlighting color over the lip. Now Myth is one of my favorite colors because it's almost like the color of a concealer to highlight. And as you can see, my lips already look totally different than when I first started this video. So any light color, Myth is one of my favorites. This is Creme de Nude. It's a cream sheer. So any kind of nude peachy color like this. This is my own, so I'm just applying it like this. If it was a client, I would not do that. So we're going to just concentrate on the center. And see how you can see where it's highlighted and then darker on the edges. It already makes my mouth look like it's a lot bigger than it really is. Now the trick to really sexy pouty mouth, like in the Playboy look or Pamela Anderson, Carmen Electra, those kind of looks, is many, many layers of lipstick, lip gloss. They have like 2-3 lip glosses on, 3-4 shades of lipstick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my brush and really blend it down. Just rubbing your lips together kind of doesn't work. So we're just going to blend that. Now we're going to take our highlighting color. And I'm going to use, this is Floor Abundance from MAC. I like it because it's a really nude, sexy sheer color that isn't too pink, too glittery, anything. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on my brush, and you're going to dab right in the center of the bottom lip. And that is what's going to give us our highlight. And then you're going to work it slightly down to the bottom of the lip. Now for the top for your trick, we're going to go right here on the top, and we're going to draw right along all this inside. And that's going to give a highlight. Because remember, if it's darker in there, it's going to make it look smaller. So the more we highlight it and make it look light, the more we're going to make this whole lip look bigger. Then we're going to work all the way up to the top. And you can do this with just your wand really fast. Do that, highlight up in there with the little wand too. And then you're going to do right here on that little Cupid's bow and slightly down on that peak. And what that's going to do is make that look wider and bigger. You can add like a frosty highlighty gloss, like add this platinum gloss. I'm going to dab right there. If you really want to get fancy, like if you're doing a photo shoot, you can take like some pink, frosty pink shadow, or like some really light, like Naked Lunch or Kitten from Stila, one of those, and just dab it on there, and that'll give you a really good highlight color. So here you can see my mouth looks a lot bigger than it did before when it just had concealer on it. So here's your tricks to a fuller mouth. Darker corners, darker outside, and light and frosty around there. So go to my blog and I'll have more tips and info on how to do this. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.